Good afternoon and welcome live from Boca Raton, Florida on the South Park Pavilion overlooking the gorgeous Atlantic Ocean. This is the Barefoot Vlogger coming to you live on a Tuesday, and you can see that even here in Boca Raton, somewhat removed from the masses of college students in Fort Lauderdale, we still have quite a decent amount of people on the beach. So let me say hello. I see Colleen. It looked like you were the first one in the chat, and we got Robert. It's nice to see you all. Welcome, everyone. Guys, I always have a mission on this channel. Anytime I do anything, at least I like to. Sometimes the mission is not to have a mission. How about that? First of all, can you hear me? I'm testing out another microphone that I have that I don't often use. I thought that the Saramonic was a little tinny sounding. Problem you get is when these are too close to you. So if you can't hear me, let me know. I see all the jealous folks out there. What's up, Gail? I went back, by the way, and I read some of your texts, some of your chats that I missed. And Gail, I noticed that you put in there about the rescue that was done from the helicopter that I showed. Now, I think that was right off this beach, wasn't it? So thank you, and I'm sorry I missed it, but it's with these dark glasses that I always wear and the mirrored glasses. A little bit of a different look today, but it's hard to read the chat. Under here, I can see it okay. You can hear me. I got a thumbs up. Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, is the whole idea is to show you that it's just basically a drought that we're under here. And I did some research on it this morning. We just haven't had any rain since I could tell, since I can remember. And doesn't look like there's any rain in the foreseeable future. I went out as far as next Thursday. Not a drop of precipitation. Looks a little gray out there, though. Looks a little menacing, perhaps, but it just hasn't happened. So what I want to do is I want to go live as often as I can to show you, especially from these types of locations, you know, beaches, parks, lakes, what have you, any place that is the best place to showcase this beautiful weather that we have down here, because I know a lot of you haven't had it. Fortunately, it sounds like many of you are warming up, but let me get the camera off of me. I just wanted to greet you all personally and wish you a Tuesday. And what we will do is we will take a walk on the beach. The mission is to show you how clear and sunny it is yet again, many days in a row. Those of you, most of you are tuned in to my live streams very often and consistently, and for that I appreciate it. And what you've noticed is you can't tell one day from the other. I do have a little windscreen on this remote wireless speaker that I have here, microphone that I have here, this transmitter, and that should be cutting down on the wind, but I can tell you that it is pretty windy. You can see people's hair and the trees moving a little bit here. It's another typical Florida winter day. And what is typical? Typical means it's dry. This is our dry season. And that's part of what I was reading about this morning was drought conditions. Now, we get most of our water from Lake Okeechobee. It's a big, giant body of water, kind of in the middle here, a little to our northwest. And, you know, lakes will dry up when there's no rain. People are using it. Fortunately, it's still okay, according to what I read. Now, as I get here on the beach, there's going to be more of a glare. We are now underneath where I was just standing here, this covered pavilion, which is a great spot to get out of the hot sun and also out of the rain. I've used it quite a few times to shelter myself from rainstorms that come through here. This, again, is Boca Raton. I am a resident of Boca Raton, so I am typically found on these beaches. It's just easy for me to get to. And, you know, do you guys mind if I ask you a quick question? I'm on YouTube. How are you guys? Good. Are you FAU students?
No.
Oh, you're not?
Boca High.
Oh, Boca High School. You guys are still in high school. Well, there you go. I thought you were college students. Do you happen to know if they're on break yet?
College is on break, I think.
FAU is? Awesome. Okay, thanks, ladies. Have fun. Enjoy. Yeah, I wanted to see if I could confirm that they are on break. And I'm pretty sure the guy told me, one of the students that I saw here earlier. We kind of got off on a tangent, another conversation, but what's up, guys? How are you? Are you guys FAU?
Yeah.
On break?
On break.
Oh man, the sand is hot today. I gotta live up to my name. So, so when did your break start? Just now?
Saturday, right?
Just this past weekend. So you're officially on break. You got, what is it, midterms that you take? and they're done. How'd you guys do?
Pretty good. Did great.
Yeah? Straight A's? I love it. So I'm curious. Hold on, I'm gonna get this off and ask you a question. Oh, I lost my little thing. That happens. What are you? How come you guys aren't down in the fray there in Fort Lauderdale?
Because I was there the last 3 days. I need a break.
He needs a break from Fort Lauderdale. I love it. Are you gonna go back there?
Oh, I'll be back tonight.
Tonight,
Tomorrow, we'll be there.
I love it. Where's the place to hang?
I mean, we got backyard, rock bar, that area. Rock bar's the place.
Rock bar's the place.
It's a day party type of place.
I was just there myself. Even me with my gray beard, they let me in. So, all right, guys. Well, listen. Be careful. Be safe. And good luck with the studies. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks. You too. Guys, I lost my wind muff, and that means this is going to be very windy, and I don't want that to be the case. Let me see if I can find it. Sucks. They fall off easy. Wait, maybe it's in... Let's see if it's in my pocket. What's the odds of me finding it? Not too good. Trials and tribulations of being a vlogger. If not, I have another one from another microphone, and you guys can tell me. Maybe it's not that bad. If it's not that windy, we'll keep going. And I lost the chat. So what happens is, I'll show you guys. That's the microphone I'm using. So on top, right on top here, there's a little attachment that fits into those two holes. And what that will do is that will block a lot of the wind. And I'm just backtracking to see if I can find it. Probably not. My wife will get on me for that too, because I'm always losing stuff. Anyway. Oh, it's there. It's there. Look. It's there. Can you guys believe that? So you see the little teeth on that? Hold on, let me put it back in here. And you'll see the difference of the wind once this gets in there. Okay, it's in. Wow. That is a very good luck and fortunate thing that I was able to find that. You guys should notice the wind cut down dramatically after I put that back on. Anyway, what's up, Andrew? Just watching it old live, and I see you live. Nice. Thanks, Prod. Good to see you. And who else we got? Toby, Dems, OTJ, Ohio State, the Buckeyes. And Doug, what's going on? I'm new but enjoying you, but what kind of gimbal are you using? That's vlog on. Yeah, the gimbal is a DJI Osmo 6, I believe. And it's giving me some issues. When it gets heated up, it can fail here and there. So there's that. But we're good. We're back on. Hey, there they are. What's up, guys? Are we FAU?
Yeah.
And we're on break.
Yeah, hell yeah.
How'd you do in the midterms?
Midterms, I don't want to talk about it.
What are you studying?
Maybe not the best. Cybersecurity management and analytics.
Okay, don't worry, man. You know, you'll have more chances.
I'm not worried about what's about to happen in the future. I got it down.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
What are you doing though?
I'm walking the beach because I'm telling everybody about this incredible weather. Are you guys original? Are you Floridians?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Well, where are you from?
I'm from Virginia.
So you're from Virginia.
Yeah.
And they got some brutal weather this year too.
Sure,
and here
yeah.
you are in. How long you been in Florida?
About 2 months.
Oh, well, so you just landed, man. You just got here.
Yeah, not too long.
What is it like to leave Virginia? Not the most frigid
It's a
state.
lot fucking better down here. I'll tell you that.
I really think it's better here.
Oh, definitely.
All right. How about these young ladies?
Can't complain.
Ohio.
Ohio. We got OTJ. You hear that? I just had a Buckeyes on my. So I'm on YouTube right now, so you can see there's.
10,000 people viewing right now.
Yeah, something like that. Not that quite that many, but anyway. What's in store for today? What are we doing?
Beach day and then
Just having
going
fun.
out to the bars tonight. So.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, listen, you guys have fun, enjoy, and be careful, and study hard.
See you around. Absolutely.
All right. Take care. So there you go. We have college students here too. FAU is on break. This young man just got here from Virginia 2 months ago and left behind You know, again, not the coldest climes in the planet, but still, you know, there's snow on the ground in a lot of the mid-Atlantic states as well. Glad you're back at the beach, Linda says. Yeah, this is my office. This is my office. So I'm your man in the sand, the Barefoot Vlogger. And it's funny because those guys said they were giving Fort Lauderdale a break. I'm kind of doing that too. What's going on, guys, is let me greet you. Let me turn around just momentarily. I want to say hello. I want to welcome you guys. I got the tank top on today. I don't wear it often enough. The Barefoot Vlogger merchandise store has a variety of tank tops that are made of the same material as the long sleeves, and I want to show off the guns today. So anyway, it's another warm day, guys. 83 degrees and sunny, and once again, I want to show you how the winter in South Florida on a daily basis, one day after another, you wake up, you open the drapes, you look at your window, and it's like Groundhog Day. It's like the same day over and over and over again. So what I'm doing is I am uploading a long-form premiere vlog that you guys will see. Best time to be in Florida. There's no question about that. And I could see it from a lot of your chat. A lot of you guys are saying it. Florida's the place to be. And it certainly is if you don't like cold weather, wet weather. It's warm and dry. You see people over my shoulder that are in the ocean right now. A lot of you can't do that and won't be able to for quite some time. I remember trying to get into the ocean in New York in June, and I had a hard time doing it. It doesn't leave you much ocean time. Oh, we got a cloud. I may have jinxed it. Let me tell you, I want to jinx it. I want to see one rainy day just to see if it's possible again. So I'm going to finish the thought, get the camera off of me. The thought is this. I am uploading right now, as I do this live, I'm multitasking. There is a premiere that I think you guys are going to love, and it's the beach walk that I did of Surfside, and it's almost an hour long. I will try to hustle back to the home studio and get in on the chat with you guys. That is coming up today, I think, at 5:15. I wanted to set it for a little bit later in the day to give more people a chance to get in front of it. So let me get this off of me. Greetings, welcome, thank you for being here. What's up, Rick? No, the water is warm. The water is warm. I say it a lot, but I don't always say it. Some days are colder and warmer than others. This is a warm day. Very warm day, and lovely. I can read the chat, so let me see what you guys are saying. Hi, Henry. Toby, jealous of the weather. Don't be jealous. Come on down. Doug Lawrence, thanks so much. Thank you. Handsome Devil in the house. I thought that was me. You stole my name. Just kidding. Well done. Success. Glad you went back. Thank you. I think I'm caught up with your chat. Hopefully it's working. John Smith says, I love a good Florida downpour. Well, I almost forgot what those look like because it has been that long since I have seen one. I'm not sure how the signal is as I go. This is north, so I probably don't want to go that way. I'm just going to walk to the far reaches here and then turn back. And then what I'm going to do, guys, is I am going to take a walk all the way to the end. Now, I've done this with you guys before, but why not do it again? It's a beautiful day. So once again, this is South Boca Raton, which is in South Palm Beach County. Boca Raton means, translated in Spanish, rat's mouth, mouth of the rat. I think they call it that because it looks like that from outer space. I'm not sure. From an airplane? I don't know. I should know that. I've lived here long enough. Pretty sure it's something to do with that. So welcome, guys. Welcome, one and all. You can see these are mostly students from FAU. FAU is Florida Atlantic University, which is the Owls, and they are on spring break right now. Are you guys on break? Are you guys all from FAU? Yeah. Oh, what's going on? They're on break. Look, they're ready. They're ready. So it just started, right?
Just started for us, yeah.
Okay, what's the plan?
What's the plan? Shit, go out. That's all I know.
Go out, go to the beach, and then go out.
Yeah.
Awesome. Now, how many of you guys, I'm curious, are from Boca Raton, born and raised? Anybody?
None of us.
Not one.
I mean, I'm from Orlando.
You're from Orlando. Are you the closest one?
Basically, only Florida kid from South Carolina, that's for sure.
Okay, very cool. So Orlando, it's Florida. It gets hot there. How do you compare Orlando to the coast?
I mean, I'm always at the coast every weekend surfing and stuff, like over at Cocoa Beach, Melbourne. So, like, Orlando, I don't know, it's just like you don't have that beachy weather, but everything else is like almost the same, to be honest with you.
That's a good point, that just because you lived in Orlando, grew up there, doesn't mean you can't get to the beach. It's you actually have some advantages because you could pick your side. Do you have a preference?
I prefer the East Coast, so like the Atlantic side, just because they have waves, you can surf, hang out, more like touristy and a little bit. They're not too touristy, but got some dope shops up in New Smyrna in that area.
Awesome, fantastic. How about you, young ladies? Would you like to say hi? No, she's good. Okay. Well, I'm curious to let our viewers know about FAU. I actually attended FAU back in 1984. Don't laugh. Back then, it was a cow pasture. There was almost nothing there. There was like 3 buildings in the entire. Pretty much. Yeah, that's what it was. Disney World was a cow pasture too. There was just open land. There was nothing there. What can you tell me about the school now for anybody that's interested in matriculating there?
I mean, I don't go there, but
Oh, you don't go?
nah.
Oh, I thought you were on break. Who goes? Who goes? All right, here we go. He's going to tell us. He's going to give us the real scoop.
Pretty modern there. We got a really good basketball program nowadays. You know, number like 18 in the country now.
Really?
Definitely better than South Carolina. This year.
Well, you also have a football team,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, the football team is not. We're getting better. We got a new coach in, but give it 5 years, we'll be okay at football.
Listen, when I went to FAU, they had no teams, 0. Now they have football, basketball, they baseball, they swimming, they even have a hockey team there.
They do. I mean, it's club hockey, I think, but it's still a hockey team.
But still, in Florida, hockey team, it's impressive. So last question, what are you guys studying?
International business.
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing with that?
No idea. Probably going to go into law school after. Don't know.
Smart move. Yeah. Smart move. Well, you guys sound very intelligent and very representative of our youth today, so appreciate it. And you guys, yes, you sure can.
Roll Cox. South Carolina on top.
Okay. Well, he definitely doesn't go to FAU. That's for sure. Go Owls. All right, guys. Have fun, all right, and be safe. Thanks for chatting. Uh-oh, they're going to test the water. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's got the guns. Don't rust the guns, man. All right, have fun. Jeff, listen, Terry, we are you in Fort Lauderdale. This is north of Lauderdale, Jeff, on Boca Raton Beach, South Boca. And this is nothing compared to Fort Lauderdale if you want to talk about the masses of people that, hang out on the beach. But a lot of these are students either from high school or the college here. The college is FAU, Florida Atlantic University, which is right off of Glades Road there. And it's a big campus, really big campus. And you heard what this young man had to say about it, that it is, they have a lot of modern facilities there now. So, hey guys, how are you? Good, FAU? Yes. Are you on break? Yes. You want to say hi? Sure. Oh, okay, so these guys are on break. What's going on? Look at this guy, he's ripped. Are you a football player at FAU?
No.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, how'd everybody do on their midterms, right?
I don't know my grades yet. They haven't told us.
Are you worried?
No, I know I did good.
Okay,
I
I'm sure.
Negative energy.
We have faith in you. That's right. You have to be positive. That's very true in everything in life. What are you studying?
Marine biology. Well, biology, but I want to study marine biology.
You came to the perfect place.
No, that's why I'm here.
So do you get to swim with the dolphins?
Hopefully, when I do go abroad my senior year, I'll be able to swim with the dolphins.
Tell us briefly what the study. I mean, it's obvious, but tell us more than the average person would know about marine biology.
Well, right now I'm just in biology, but I'm taking biochem and biology, and honestly, I couldn't tell you a single thing other than like all the different phylums and kingdoms for animals, which is a lot. But your freshman year, you don't do a lot of like hands-on stuff. We do dissections and stuff, but like all the animals are dead. So no like live animal stuff yet.
Guys, these kids are so smart, so intelligent. I'm so impressed. Okay, now let's forget about school for a second. What about the partying? What are you guys doing to relieve the stress?
Well, we went to Okeechobee like a couple days ago.
Oh, the festival?
Yeah. It was
Tell us about that.
The festival was amazing. The best time I've ever had.
What exactly is it?
It's a music festival, and there's like a bunch of different artists that plays, but we were up for 28 straight hours, so it's a lot of your, energy goes away after those things.
So that is a festival where it's almost like a Woodstock kind of thing, where people get together and they camp out.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. If that makes sense.
So did you camped out and you were there for?
Yeah, we camped out with a couple of our friends, but I got back a couple days ago, and then we went to Rock Bar yesterday. That's the place to be. If you're not at the beach, you're going to Rock Bar during the day.
Trust me, even an old man like me knows. I went, they let me in there with the camera, and I got some pretty interesting footage there of the swimming pool area.
Yeah, the swimming pool is where it's at. There's a lot of diseases in there, so I wouldn't recommend going in.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. She's going to be a marine biologist. She knows everything about the water, so listen to her. Who else wants to say hi? Anybody? No? That's it? Can I ask you guys a question about school? Okay. So, I don't want to get into your personal stuff or anything like that, but what's going on with the student loans? Okay, I think this is a big thing. Are you guys up on what's happening with the student debt and the relief that...
Personally, I'm not sure about the student loans. Doesn't have any.
Okay. Well, it's good not to. So it's not a concern. If it's not a concern, I will tell you, it's better not to be in debt, obviously, if you can avoid it. But they're talking about debt relief for students that have student loans, and they're going to basically write off, like, I can't remember the number. I think talking somewhere between $10,000 and $20,000 of student debt that they're going to forgive, basically. What do you guys like that idea?
Well, yeah, that sounds nice. That sounds amazing.
Why? Why is it good?
Get your money back. Yeah, get some money back.
Exactly. Put it towards something, because when you get out, you got to find a job and all that stuff, right? What are you guys studying?
Business.
Business? What do you want to do with that?
I have no idea.
Okay. Well, hey, one thing at a time, right? How about
Boss lady.
be a boss lady?
She's an owner of business.
Yeah, I bet she could do it. All right. Well, listen, I'm going to let you guys go enjoy your day. Thanks for the information. It's very informative, and best of luck in school, okay? Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks, guys. All right, who's winning? Who's the champion? Who's the best?
Me,
this
I'm
guy?
The champ. I'm the champ.
Well, he's got the best tan. He wins that.
That's what I'm about. You know?
You do what?
I'm the money man.
You're the money man?
I'm the money man, yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it looks like it. Looks like it. All right, let's see. Let's do one round here. Let's go. No pressure.
Come on. That's what we do.
That was all me. I got in your way. Sorry. All right, I'll go over here.
No, we just won that round.
Oh, okay.
What is this, YouTube or Instagram?
Yeah, YouTube right now. You got 127 people watching you. No pressure. Oh, that's all right. Have another beer. No, I'm just kidding. That's all right. That's all right. He's good under pressure. He's good. He was just warming up. Oh! You know what? That was great. That was great. Instant replay, film at 11. Are you guys? What's the story with you guys? Are you FAU?
I go to Sacred Heart, Connecticut.
Oh, okay. So
spring break.
so you're on spring break? How
Yeah.
come you're not in Fort Lauderdale?
I am in Fort Lauderdale. Is this not Fort Lauderdale?
No, you're a Boca Raton pal. You're in the wrong county.
We were supposed to go to some, what is it? Sway. We're going to Sway tonight. We're out to Sway.
Sway?
How about this?
Where's that?
Sway in Fort Lodi.
Oh, okay. So did you guys get lost and wind up in Boca Raton and you don't even know
I go
it?
to school here.
Oh, you go to good school. Okay, he's playing.
I've never been to Florida before.
Oh, you've never been?
Never been.
And a Connecticut guy.
Yeah.
So what's
I'm
up?
from New York. I just go to school in Connecticut.
From New York?
Everybody here from New York, Staten Island.
All right. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from Brighton Beach.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
I grew up in Brooklyn.
Oh, where?
Sheepshead?
She's Bay.
Yeah.
You know who's from there, right? Andrew Dice Clay. You know who he
Dice
is?
Clay, I love
The
him.
Dice man. He's from Sheepshead. Yeah. Great pizza, great seafood over there. All right. What else I want to ask you guys? What are you studying?
Studying, I'm a bio major.
Bio.
Yeah.
What do you do with it?
I want to be an anesthesiologist.
Anesthesiologist. Yeah. So you're gonna put everybody to sleep.
Basically, yeah.
There you go. You know what? That's a great vocation, my friend.
Yeah.
Trust me. I know for sure. All right. This guy wants to get in it. Let's go. Get in there. Come on. They need a fifth. Let's go. All right. Listen, guys. Have fun tonight and be careful, all right? Thanks for chatting. Blow me up on YouTube. Just remember, Barefoot Vlogger. No shoes. Take a picture. Barefoot. Barefoot Vlogger. Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys. Have fun. You too. All right. Why would you go on vacation with guys? Why not? You're your friends. Rico, what's going on? Thank you for that. I'm trying to read some of the chat. Florida Anchor, what's up? I missed my call. You should have been a marine biologist. Nothing wrong with that. Healthcare. I just got to kind of walk back here, guys, through the meander through the crowd. And what you'll see is, as I walk, it will get less crowded. But I'm going to make my way south. Now, I've done this walk before, but it's another gorgeous day that I want you guys to have the window on the world to. For those of you that are still having lousy weather or looking at snow on the ground, it's nice to see this. How are you, sir?
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on? You're all covered up. You're the smart one here.
What's what?
You don't get no burn. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now. Where are you from?
I'm from Jersey. How about you?
Jersey. What exit?
I'm from 120, 117. 2 exits where we live.
Oh, you get two. You're special.
We're special, yes.
I'm from Brighton Beach, Brooklyn, New York.
That's let's see, by the Ferris wheel.
Coney Island's not far.
Coney
That's correct.
Island, yeah.
I'm near Coney Island, Sheepshead Bay, Manhattan Beach. Yeah.
What are you doing today, Mr. Barefoot vlogger?
I'm talking to good people like you, and I'm better off for it. What's your name, sir?
What do I get for this interview?
What do you get? You get to see yourself when you go home. You can watch the replay and tell your friends.
I'll check it out.
There you go. Are you on spring break now?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah.
Do you remember the spring breaks from back in the day when we used to do it?
Did you ever go to Jersey's beaches?
You know what? Younger? I didn't. I didn't go
right there.
I had my own beach, I guess, but I should have. I've been to Atlantic City.
Excuse me. Makeup, hair. Come on, you're getting me at a bad time.
Don't worry, you look good. You get my lens wet though.
Sorry, man.
It's okay. What was your name again?
It's a nice Jersey.
Jersey man.
That's
all right,
nice
you like
setup.
it? You like the gimbal?
I
See,
do,
there
I
you go.
do.
You look through there and you
Beautiful.
see the beautiful views.
How long you been vlogging?
Almost 3 years now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So I catch you on Barefoot Vlogger. You got a.
Please do.
You got a, what do you call it? Some contact information?
Yeah.
What's your
Just
name?
my name is Terry.
Terry James.
Call me Barefoot. James, so nice to meet you, buddy.
Hey, Mr. Barefoot.
All right.
How long you been down here?
On and off 24 years.
Cool for you, brother.
Yeah, I'm the mayor of the beach.
My dad was mayor of Main Street.
Really?
Yes.
Main Street, USA.
New Jersey.
All right, James. Big shout out to Madelon. See ya. What is that boat floating over there? Oh no, that's a wave runner. For a second, it looked like a raft with refugees on it. We've had quite a bit of that here. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to stand here for a second because I need water. So, and I'll try to read the chat. I'm so lucky that I found that wind muff. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hey, what's up? Loud of video? Never seen snow in Florida, and you won't. Hi, Donna. Good to see you. You won't see snow. You won't see polar bears. No snow, no polar bears here, unless it's spring training and the Mets are playing and my first baseman's in the lineup. No polar bears, no snow. California's getting hit, or did. Did you see that? East of Los Angeles in the mountains. Terrible snow conditions there. Dumped a bunch of snow on a lot of people that are unable to leave their house. They said for another week. They're snowed in Los Angeles, ladies and gentlemen. That won't happen here. So, again, it's not a contest. It's not a competition. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I saw a comment that somebody left the other day that I completely agree with. The guy said, love Florida, but it's just too flat for me. I'm not saying it's too flat for me. If I want mountains, I'll go visit them. I'm okay to live without them. Some people are not. And if you are not, Florida is definitely not the place. Oh, Johnny, you're here. You left a nice comment on the premiere. I have a premiere that is coming up today at about 5:15, so please look for that. I will hope to be in the chat if I can make it back. They're looking at a northern shot up the coast of Florida here in Palm Beach County. All right, I am somewhat hydrated. I'm going to keep the water handy. And we are going to do a walk. Our mission today is twofold. Number one, to show you guys the dry season in Florida is just that. It is dry. It doesn't get more dry than the winter conditions in southeast Florida. It hasn't rained in so many days that I do not remember. I'm not over-exaggerating. I'm not over-dramatizing. I literally do not remember the last time it rained. Don't remember. Zero recollection. Yeah, I need to. Where is Coco? Hi, Shaka. Coco is in his nest. I actually had Coco in my bag when I was in Fort Lauderdale and forgot about him. He got mad at me. I didn't bring him today just to keep the weight off of me because I'm going to walk about 2 miles right now. And you guys will come along with me for the journey. Let me see what else I missed. Where's the sun? Where isn't the sun? It's everywhere. I won't put it in your eyes. Wish I was there. 40 degrees in Massachusetts, says Alice. Wow. Yeah, and that's actually not that bad. Hi, Henry. Did I say hello? Good afternoon. The water temperature is high. I mean, I would put it at 78 degrees, 79, if maybe 80. It's warm. Is there a lifeguard here? There is a lifeguard. Let's go see if we can walk over to the lifeguard station, find out the water temperature. Oftentimes they will post the temperature on the lifeguard stand. Let's see that they have done that. I don't like putting the lens in your guys, the sun in the lens in your guys' faces. Closer, tighter shot for you guys too. I think that's a better lens, that medium shot. And I like to change it back and forth here and there. Just you can see if they'll tell me the temperature of the water. But you can see they have the water rescue here. Hey guys, do you know what the temperature of the water is? That's all I'm curious about.
78 degrees.
78, I was right on. Thanks guys. Good job, appreciate it. You too. This is a good pan view of the fact that it's a Tuesday and good amount of people here. What I can tell you guys is, you know, you want to talk about the crowds and the traffic and the amount of people that are flocking here. And again, for season, you do get more people here. But to see this many people on the beach on a Tuesday afternoon in Boca Raton, even during spring break, this is a good amount of people for the Tuesday, a Tuesday in the, probably the lull of the week. Monday and Tuesday are, I would say Tuesday's even less people because some people who work make a 3-day weekend out of it. There's fewer people will take off on a Tuesday to go to the beach. Where's the seashells? We don't have as many here on the East Coast, but if you go diving, you will notice quite a bit of corals and all types of shells and snails and things. I guess they call those mollusks. I should have asked the marine biologist girl. She could tell me. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to try to get into the water a little bit so I can show you that it's a clear day. And remember the seaweed? Delray Beach is just to the north. It's those white buildings there that you can almost make out. Not this closest one, but further down. That would be Delray Beach. And the amount of seaweed that washed ashore was just ridiculous for this time of year. It seems to be gone, but you could see, I mean, I don't know what the signal is like because I'm in the ocean right now. You can see my leg there. Oh, here comes a wave. It just got me all wet. How much is parking your car at the beach? Great question. It just depends. I have parking hacks There are some places that you can park if you can find a spot. It's not as much of a problem on a Tuesday, so I was able to get a spot. You can see a little sandbar right there. But parking is typically somewhere between $3 and $4 an hour. When I went to Fort Lauderdale, no choice. Had to pay for parking. Not much of a hack over there. The hack is just to be sensible with your time and do the best you can. What's up, Karsten? Wave when you see a shark? Okay, well, I won't be in there. Only because of the camera equipment. Yeah, those bull sharks are nasty. Good questions, though, guys. 78 water sounds heavenly. It's only 36 degrees here today. No, how about that? The water temperature in Florida is almost double, or more than double, right? I suck at math. Your temperature, if I saw your temperature correct. Hey, Lara, good vibes. Good vibes are a good thing. Yeah, I'm a beach guy. I often joke that this is my office. I'm your man in the sand. I like to do a lot of beach videos. And funny enough, oftentimes I'll get a better signal on a beach than I will on a street. So, thanks for joining me. What I'm going to do, guys, is we will come back here. But now I'm going to walk and you'll see less people. So, but what you'll see is you'll see more beauty. So let me show you. And there is a hotel down there. And I'm curious to see how many people are at the hotel. I'll bet you that's jamming. This begins the first condo here. Because that is essentially a little park right there. You see those sea grape trees? At the end of the beach, just north of the pavilion. That's a little park in there. South Park, and like the cartoon. And so no buildings there. Any buildings will be on the west side of A1A. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down to the inlet, guys. So we'll get to see some boats coming in and some activity, and I'll show you some of these beautiful condominiums here. It's nice to walk along the shore when you have these little raised mounds of sand that cause these sort of sandbars to pop up, giving you the ability to walk along the water. This is my favorite view. Parallel to the coast and walking up or down it. It's my favorite view there is. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate it. What's going on with our Metsies? We got some injuries. Shells. Let's see. Do we got any shells? Not much to speak of. When you walk, that's another thing. Gulf Coast, East Coast. I think you get better shells. It's Southwest Florida has some great shells. And that's a good place to go for that. Shark's teeth. How's it going? And look at this. This is the last remaining seaweed here. And by the way, for those of you that are curious, this is it. This is sargassum. So you see these little bubbles here? These little bubbles will actually help it float. See that? And you can literally pop these things. You can see how they're filled with air, and it will help it float. And you get a lot of little sea animals that either use this for protection to hide in, or they'll feed on it. This stuff, by the way, is edible. You can eat sargassum. I mean, I wouldn't, and I'm not telling you guys to, but I do happen to know that it is edible, and there are people that eat it. So, I mean, the fish eat it. You will get some critters in there too, though, that you have to watch out for. When sea lice happens, and that's typically, sea lice, I think the season for that is like June, July, early summer, early to mid-summerish. They will get caught up in that stuff, or I don't know if they hide in there or whatever, but it's basically a larvae, a jellyfish larvae that they don't sting you, they don't, well, they kind of sting you. They don't bite you because it's larvae, but they have these little, sort of like little spikes in them, these little spores. And they will get into your skin, and then they have these toxins in them that are, you know, sort of like a weak poison type of deal that will hurt. And some people are allergic to it and will cause an issue. What's up, Eyes Wide? I frequent the Atlantic coast a lot. My theory on all the seaweed is there's bases being made under the sea. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All the conspiracy theories. I love it. Bring them on. Well, actually, they don't know what's happening, even the so-called experts, but what they have a hypothesis, which is, of course, an educated guess, as to why it's blooming like this. And they believe that it's the same reason that the red tide happens as much as it does and as badly as it does now, because of it's basically an algae bloom. This stuff is an algae, by the way, and it's in the algae family, I guess. And so the runoff, the chemical runoff that goes into the rivers, eventually ends up in the ocean, causing this stuff to bloom beyond what is normal. So, what's up, Vinny dude? I am in South Boca Raton, heading towards the Inlet. On a gorgeous day, 83 degrees when I left the truck, and maybe 82 now, 81, somewhere in the low 80s, so it's very pleasant. It's good walking weather. Beautiful sunny day. You can see even as I pan to the west, again, I don't want the sun in your guys' eyes, but you could see that not much in the way of it. A couple of scattered cloud puffs, none much to speak of. And the water is just heavenly. It's warm, it's inviting, it's not too rough, but it's fun to get into. And you will see some beach erosion coming up here, straight ahead, as I head and make my way towards the inlet south. I always like this condo. It's kind of got a Romanesque look about it. Ben says, funny how there's so many conspiracy theories that keep coming true, though. All right. Time will tell, as my journalism professor used to hate hearing. Only time will tell. Used to say, if I ever hear anyone saying that, it's an automatic F. I guess because you're just stating the obvious, but. Hi, Brian. Yes, it is beautiful here. So what you're looking at here, this outcropping of stone that looks like coral, my understanding is that it is fossilized coral, and it's called limestone, and it's the bedrock of Florida. What's up, Jim? Susie Q, how are you? Look at this. Look at this. Hold on, guys. I'll give you some perspective. Here's me, and here's the limestone. I tell you what, hold on, I'll do a better job of it. I don't like putting this thing in the sand, but oops, stand by. and it's pretty cavernous. Hold on, let me get the sand off the tripod. It's pretty cavernous, as you can see, so this will fill up with water when the tide gets high enough. So this is what erosion does. The water constantly pounding causes these holes in the rock. Again, all of these little mountainous nooks and crannies that you're looking at, that's all from water rushing over it over time. And I'm not sure I can get around this way. That is moss. That is moss that is very slippery. Too terrible, but should I chance it? This is risky, guys. This is risky. I gotta go when the waves are out. All right, I made it. It did get a little wet, but I'm in the ocean, so what do I expect? So for those of you just joining me, let me turn it around real quick and say hello. Welcome, greetings from Boca Raton. This is the Barefoot Vlogger, your man in the sand, and I am walking literally at the ocean's door here, down to the inlet, Boca Inlet, and we will end our journey there, or I don't know, we'll see. We'll play it by ear, but that's the mission. Get to the inlet, see what's going on there, go by the hotel that is there, and see what's happening. These are all private condos, but hello, welcome. If you're new to the channel, thanks for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Guys, it's really important to share vlogs, videos, share them. Share them, put them on your Facebook. Send a link to somebody that you love in a email. Watch my playlists. Pick a playlist, watch it, let it go, and let it keep showing you every video that's in it. It will help the channel a lot. So I appreciate it. Thanks for doing it. Hi Lorraine, beautiful day at the beach. Stay hydrated. I got some water left here. What's up, Stu? I'm glad you're watching, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for spending your time with me. Appreciate it. You know, I'm very aware of the weather conditions around many parts of the country. Kentucky, Ohio, Detroit, Chicago, New England, California. Many places in those states got hammered. California has people trapped in their homes for over a week. They have thousands of people out of power in California, guys. So I am well aware of the situation, and it just makes me want to get out here to the beach specifically, not just walking on the street somewhere, walking on the sand. I grew up on the sand, and I will always be on it as long as I can walk. And even when I can't, I'll get there somehow, some way. This is live, it's not Memorex. Thanks for asking, Silverhorse. I love when people ask that question. Is this live? Is this live? A lot of times that happens during the premieres. Don't worry, just enjoy it. I do the best I can, but I know it's fun to watch live stuff. When it's not live, just pretend it is. Look at this. This is the remnants of a sand dollar. See that? And they have these little designs underneath them. This is an actual living creature, not anymore. This is a part of a sand dollar. We never saw these wash up in Brighton Beach, never. This is more of a tropical deal. You don't get that in the cold Atlantic. I've never seen them. We used to get horseshoe crabs though. Those things were ugly. We had all the ugly stuff up there, you know? Horseshoe crabs, spider crabs, you ever see those things? Oh man, those things are scary looking. And they always look dead, even when they're alive. The spider crab is like the I don't know if you guys have ever seen them before. It almost looks like a barnacle with legs. They get huge, long, giant legs. And they are like, I would say that the spider crab is like the sloth of the crustacean kingdom. They are so slow moving. And you can't tell if they're dead or alive. I don't know how those things make it a day. Watching from Michigan, Mark says. I sure miss not being there. 67 and time's running out. Ah, you kidding me? Nah, Mark, time's not running out. Listen, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm glad you brought that up. I am going to tell you right now. If Mark Sears made that comment, 67 and time's running out. I get it. Listen, time is always running out. I don't care how old you are. And you always have something you need to accomplish, right? And the clock is ticking. But watch the premiere tonight at 5:15. I meet a gentleman in Miami who's 66 years old. My new friend Mario. Wait until you see this guy. Okay, we had a nice, pretty lengthy conversation, and we were talking about exactly that. And this guy's 66. So I don't want to steal the thunder of the premiere, but I urge you to watch it. It's towards the end of the premiere. It's almost an hour long. It's about 45 minutes, that premiere. So we're going to have some fun today at 5:15. And welcome, guys. Barefoot Vlogger, your man in the sand and the ocean, here on a gorgeous Tuesday afternoon. And I am just marveling at how it does not rain. I am jinxing it on purpose. I am talking to the rain gods right now. I defy you, rain gods. I defy you to bring rain here. I don't think you can do it. Watch it pour tomorrow. I'm hoping. I would like to see a rainy day. You know how when you wake up in the morning and you look out the window and it's raining, sometimes you're relieved. You're like, oh, cool, it's raining. Now there's certain things that are just out of the question. I don't have to worry about those choices. Can't do them. It's raining. We don't have that problem here right now. So I wouldn't mind seeing a rainy day. And rain gods, I defy you. Or is it sun gods? Who do I talk to on that? I think it's the rain gods. Anyway, do his rain dance. Okay, we're talking about Clearwater. Yeah, beautiful there. Andrew says families and retirees. Interesting. Kind of sounds like Sarasota's in that too. I think we could probably say that about a lot of places in Florida though, right, Andrew? What's wrong with that? College students too. I met quite a few kids from University of Tampa down here on spring break. University of Tampa. So you got that. You also have USF, University of South Florida. And my brother went there, so I know that it's near Clearwater because I remember seeing the pictures. This is a part of a palm tree that is like a husk, and it will shed these. These are typically at the tops of the tree, near the fronds. Another piece of sand dollar. I wonder if it's from the first one I found. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Maybe we could make a sand dollar puzzle and put one together. This is called brain coral, right? A piece of brain coral. Oh, is this the brain coral? Anyway, it's coral. So we got our share of little shells here. But I haven't seen much in the way of shark's teeth down here. I found one. Most of those are Southwest Florida. Like I would say from Sarasota down, but when you get towards like Cape Coral, Naples, you know, down near Marco Island, it's a good place to look for that stuff. You find a lot of it. Probably like where I was at Bonita Beach, which by the way, the beach over there, I gotta go back and visit that. Barefoot Beach. Barefoot Beach there. So you know, you could see a wave runner pulling, it's not a sled, Oh, look at that thing go. He's got a rope attached to that inflatable, and they are going on a fun joyride there. 50 degrees and sunny. What's up, Ron? Ron Sagan. Tyler Sagan is the hockey player, right? Ready for an e-bike ride. Great show you have there, Terry. No sharks. Yeah, I'm not going to venture in to find out. Silverhorse wants to know whatever happened to that boat that you showed on here that looked like it brought lots of Cubans here from Cuba. I mean, I don't know. You know, I walked away from it and left it there, but it's not an uncommon thing to find on the shores here, even further north. You know, the question is what happened to the people that were aboard it. I don't know. If you guys can find anything in the news, let me know. There are a lot of migrants that came over here illegally. I won't get into a discussion, but you know, listen, I'm sympathetic to their plight. A lot of them are really good family people that are hardworking people that have been living a life of just terrible circumstances, from not being able to find food and drive a car, and I mean, forget driving a car. You know, just putting food on the plate is hard enough over there. It's such a poor island, so close to us, and you know, you don't have freedom there. You don't have freedom. If you want to stand on a street corner like some of those people that I show in my vlogs, it's not that I show them, but you know, they're there clearly, and you can see them holding signs of whatever their political beliefs are, and they could stand there all day. They could stand there all day and pretty much almost say whatever they want. Try doing that in Cuba. So for these folks, think about it, guys. It's worth it for them to build a makeshift craft like that and go in the ocean no less than 90 miles. You're talking about 100 miles by rowboat. In a makeshift rowboat with a motor that looked like they took it off a lawnmower or something, you know, and a can of Coke to cover the fuel opening. So I get it. I get it. They want the dream too. A lot of us came over here looking for a dream. A lot of our relatives were immigrants coming over here. So for some it's easier than others. Anyway, I like, you know, that's the journalist in me. We can discuss it, and I was going to say first coconut of the day, but it's just a remnants of an opened coconut, the husk of it that's been laying in the sun for quite some time. I am getting close now to the Boca Raton Hotel here, and I will show you. I always forget the name of this hotel because they changed it like 3 times. What is it called? The Boca Raton Beach Club? Hi, Joe. What's going on, buddy? Richard wants to know if I have any desire to visit Cuba and their beaches. I would love to visit Cuba, honestly. Good friend of mine, Gilbert, who is Cuban and came over here on a boat, just like that. He tells the story. Go and look it up in my YouTube. Guys, I gotta be honest with you, I'm shocked those videos got like not even 1,000 views. I'm just shocked. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it. But he gave me his iPhone footage from Cuba when he was there, the places he went to, the people he spoke to, and he's Cuban, but he hasn't been there in a long time, and so he's got friends that he went over there with that have relatives there. And it's a really interesting story, and then and I interviewed him too, so he tells his personal story of how he came over here and what his family had to go through. His family were running for their lives. They were running for their lives. So you guys should watch those videos. Now listen, it's not, you know, he didn't film it like, he's not a camera guy, you know what I mean? He just filmed it. So he filmed it in, what's the other word when it's not landscape? Portrait? Whatever that is, when the camera is being held straight up. So I had to take that and try to convert it best I could. So I lost a little bit with that. It's part of a tree branch here. Washed up. And do the best I could with it. And it's very watchable. I'll just say that. It's very watchable. Anyway, Andrew would love to visit Cuba. I would love to. I want to learn Spanish so that I'm fluent with it. I know you guys have heard me say that a lot for a long time, and I just haven't. You know, when you're going to learn a language, you got to immerse yourself in it. How you doing? Good, thanks. You have to immerse yourself in it, and I just haven't had the time. What's for dinner? No clue. Not even on my radar right now. What's for dinner? My premiere at 5:15. How about that? But yeah, Andrew, I'm with you. I would love to visit Cuba. I think it would be very interesting. And again, from a journalist point of view, you know, the beaches there are beautiful. You could see them in my videos that my friend Gilbert gave me. You can see, he went to the beaches. You could see them in there. And I think it would be, he went through downtown Havana. He went along by that seawall, that famous seawall that goes the length of the city along the ocean. It's really cool stuff. Honestly, that video should have more views probably than anything I got. And it's got almost nothing, which just amazes me, but I stopped trying to figure that stuff out. So you got some wave runners here and some folks that are, I guess, renting these, maybe from the hotel. And here's where it starts. Yeah, you can see there's a water sports hut over there. And we'll walk through here. You sound exactly like my brother. Hi, Greta. Thank you. Greta, you're so kind. I read your comments, and I probably didn't see them because I was unable to read the chat. But welcome and thank you. Really appreciate you being here and the kind words. And she said such kind things about the college students too, and I think you were right on. Listen, nobody's perfect. I run into adults that are idiots on these journeys. And these guys are out, they're having fun, sometimes they're trying to be funny. You know, I thought it was really interesting. By the way, I didn't catch his name, but I want to just say this. So if he or his dad are listening, the young man that came over to me, and he's like, hey, and I said, hey, how you doing? He said, yeah, he goes, you know, my dad saw the live stream. I said, yeah, did he like it? He said, yeah, he did, but he told me to be smart. And I want to say to that young man that, you know what, and to your dad, if he's listening, you're a very polite, wonderful young man that I thought was one of, if not the most respectful young men that I met, or person that I met. Just a clean-cut, really nice kid that's going places. So don't worry, man. You handled yourself perfectly. So here you go. This is the hotel. This is the northern entry point of it, and this is where they rent the watercraft. Thank you, Joe. Really appreciate it. So these are the inner tubes. They have boogie boards here, and they have surfboards here and larger inflatables there. So there's a lot of choices here to enjoy. And they have beach service too, so that if you want to get, obviously, your towels, chairs. And now they're just calling it the Boca Raton, by the way. So they gave the place a facelift, and it's new management now. So you got all that, but you can see these guys are having their drink orders taken. What's up, guys? Good, you?
Yeah, actually we do have mahi, but making a vlog.
I am. Do you guys want to say hello? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
How are we doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. How about you guys? Thank you for like 24,000, but we're growing. You guys will help blow me up. I got a really great question for you guys, and that is, are you on spring break?
We are, yes.
Wow, these are the smart ones, ladies and gentlemen. So you're here at the Boca Raton. You're not down in the mad chaos, if you will.
Yeah, I mean it's nice up here, you know. I mean, Like it's kind of more chill than like a Fort Lauderdale or Miami like environment.
You look pretty chill right now. What are you drinking?
Just a pina colada version.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So, would you mind telling me what school you guys get to?
Oh, I go to Boston College.
Boston College, BC, the Eagles.
Yeah,
See, I
all
knew
Eagles.
I knew they were smart. I knew it. And tell me a little bit about yourselves. What do you guys do? What are you studying? And what can you say about your college matriculation right now?
Yeah. I think right now, I guess I'm leaning towards being like in business or finance. That's kind of like the studying that I'm particularly focused in. But it's cool. I've never lived in Boston before, so it's like kind of like a nice environment. But I definitely love going down here. This is where it's at,
I don't blame you. You know what? Let me get the shot not as tight. There you go. So you're not from Boston originally?
No.
Where are you from?
I lived up here for a bit. I'm actually like local. But
local Floridian.
Yes, local Floridian. So.
Okay. So you grew up here, basically. It sounds like it. Are you, when you're done with school, you're gonna stay here?
That's a good question. Depends on like how the field's gonna be for me. Like after I graduate, if I'm gonna like go a bit grad school or if I'm gonna work right away. Like I think for me, like I guess I can see myself working, I guess up north maybe. But if not, then I would definitely love to come down here and maybe try and apply for some positions in like some companies locally. So.
Good plan. You guys, I could tell you're smart. You're together. You know what you're doing. One last question, and that is, so you're staying here, and this is a beautiful property. I live locally here in Boca Raton. I'm very familiar with it. But what can you tell me about your stay here at the Boca Raton?
We live here. Yeah, we live here.
Well, you actually live right here?
In Boca.
Yeah, we're members here.
Oh, you're members here. Okay. And how do you like it?
It's great. I always come here during the holidays, so it's just nice to be able to, use the beach, warm weather outside. Up north it's rainy all day. So.
You know what? Thanks for straightening me out on that, because you're right. You don't necessarily have to be from out of town staying at the hotel. If you can have a membership here and use the facilities.
Exactly. Yeah. So been a member for over 8 years. So.
Beautiful. All right. Well, listen, guys. Thanks for chatting. Best of luck in school. Have fun on spring break and be careful.
All right. You know it.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Take care now. All right, it's just nice young men here enjoying a gorgeous day at the Boca Raton, and who could blame them? So yeah, I don't know what they get for the membership. I'm sure it's pretty steep, but guys, it'd be worth every penny. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit. Beach Club's amazing, Richard says. He was a guest there a few times, was very impressed. Yours truly might have to look into that. Hi, Michelle. Cuba used to be a place I would go, but I'm not going where they are fighting for food. Well, listen, you're gonna see a lot of things that are probably unsightly when you go there. Again, watch the video and you'll see a lot of that. You'll see like, horses pulling carts in the middle of the street that are like people's way of either getting around or working. It's just very old world there, and not in any good way. Lorraine says, good luck to you, young man. Much success to you. Yeah, they're doing good, Lorraine. They look like they got it going on here. What kind of camera are you using? It does a good job. Thanks, Silverhorse. This is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. The Pro Max is the larger camera with the larger screen, and I opted for that because it makes it easier for me to see it. Although, when the sun is ablaze, as it has been lately, there is a glare, and especially when it's at its peak, it makes it a little more difficult to see the screen. And I also have a tendency to wear these dark sunglasses. That doesn't help. But today, so far, I'm able to see it. Really, $45,000 for the beach club, $100,000 for a golf membership, and then yearly dues $6 to $8K. So they get you and they keep getting you. But listen, there's people that have that money, and they want the good life, and they get it. And you can see quite a few people that are here, probably between members and folks that are on vacation, down trying to get out of the cold weather. They do have a lifeguard. They used to have the tower. I wonder why they got rid of that lifeguard tower. Maybe he'll tell me. Let me see if I can just show you guys. I won't go in there, but let me see if they let me. I actually know that one guy over there. I met him when I did that vlog. When I walked to Fort Lauderdale in one day. It was one of the first vlogs I did. And, oh, is this new? Did they just put this in?
These mats, they're like a few months old.
That's fantastic. Would you mind if I just go? I'm not going to go in, but I just want to show them a quick shot of the pool there. That's all. Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, guys. I won't go in there, but I'll just kind of point the camera around here and show you the property from the outside and how gorgeous this is. So they got a bar here, restaurant bar. You could sit out here. Cabana Club over there. And they actually have 2 pools out here, I'm pretty sure. You can see they have this little grassy area here too that you could drag a lounge chair that's on wheels. And hold on, I'm gonna pull this up to give you a better shot. Hey there. I'm sorry. No, you're not in my way at all. Thank you. Again, you were looking at the pool deck area of the Boca Raton Hotel. And up there where I am showing you right now, there's a restaurant up there. Here's the bar. Greta, that's a good point. They make with less and they make over cars just brilliant. So yeah, because of the embargoes that are been going on since Kennedy, we can't get their cigars and they can't get our car parts. So they have to re-engineer it themselves. And if you look at the cars they have there, they look like the old checkered cabs. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Good. They look like the old checkered cabs there. And it's kind of interesting. They actually have, if you go there on vacation, again, watch the video. I know I've said that a few times already, but it's worth doing. Those cars, some of them that have been restored or just so babied, you can rent as a rental car. You could actually rent one of those things, and the different colors, like the teals and the hot pinks, in that a Cuban style with the paint jobs that are not unlike what you would see down in South Beach on these older cars. So, convertibles, and it's really cool. So, all right, guys, I'm going to walk back to the shoreline and then take you to the inlet and show you the inlet and the boats that are coming in. By the way, most of you guys know by now, this channel takes its name not because I'm barefoot, because a lot of times I'm not. This channel gets its name as a tribute to the barefoot mailmen that used to walk these beaches back in the late 1800s, with their mission being delivering the mail, delivering the local mail from pretty much Lantana up in Palm Beach all the way down to Miami and back. And they used to have these, what they call refuge houses, where they would walk as far as they could go, sometimes 40 miles or so in a day. And then they would go to these refuge houses that were along the route. There was one famously in Fort Lauderdale that I think's still there, and they would sleep there for free because they were allowed to, because that was part of their deal. And but they would walk right along these beaches, guys, right along these beaches. When they came to the inlets here, just like I won't be able to, they couldn't cross those by foot. And they weren't going to swim across. So they would leave rowboats right here at the end of the journey where the inlet begins. They would take these rowboats out and take them across guys, it's really an incredible story. When I was thinking of the name for this channel, when I renamed it, I knew when I remembered the story of the barefoot mailman, I said, you know what? Being barefoot, it's a sign of freedom. It's really a metaphor. And so I knew that that would be it. And thank you guys for embracing it. Hi, Tara. Oh, Richard, there you go. You beat me to the punch. It is a freedom thing. Listen, there's no better feeling after a hard day's work, tiring day, getting home and taking your shoes off, right? Being barefoot, it's just a great feeling. I'm always reminded of the movie. I quote it a lot, and you can see this erosion here. I'll just walk towards the water here. The movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, when they were on the airplane together, and John Candy takes his shoes off. Steve Martin, I think, is sitting in the middle seat between John Candy and this old guy that looked like Mr. Magoo. Anyway, John Candy couldn't wait to get his shoes off, and he proceeds to take his shoes and socks off, and he says, "Oh, my dogs are barking." Never forget that. And it's true. It's a good feeling to take your shoes off because, you know, it's almost like a vice grip around your feet, even if they're comfortable. So anyway, this is the inlet, guys. We have made it. We have made it. Looks like there's a big opening over there that I wouldn't try to pass through. There's a rather oftentimes you'll find pelicans here. Nitrin, almost at 24K followers. That's the way too low for the content this guy's bringing. Well, you know, I don't disagree with you. How about that? But anybody should feel that way about what they're doing if they're passionate about it. I'm miffed. I'm miffed when I see some of the stuff that people are able to get hits on YouTube. I you know, I don't know. I don't judge. I just marvel at it, and I need to figure it out. I need to figure. It's all on me. That's all on me. So, and there's, you know, it goes both ways. There's a lot of good content on there that I think is underserved, and that's why it really helps. I won't beat this horse to death, I promise you, but it really helps if you guys watch every video and share it. Share a link. Take 1 minute, copy a link, send it to somebody, and ask them to watch it as a favor. No, but in all seriousness, that's where the growth comes from. Interestingly, somebody commented about one of the spring break videos I did, and they told me they Googled spring break, and our live stream came up. So stuff like that is a good sign because people need to search from other forms of media. That's part of the growth thing. So I appreciate you guys getting into this discussion with me. It's part and parcel of what I do here, and it's essential to the growth of the channel. And by the way, the last thing I'll say about it is, the more success I have with the channel, the more it grows, the more I will give back to the community. And, you know, when I say community, I mean everyone here, and the community at large. I went down to the hurricane-ravaged southwest coast of Florida, and I took the money that I raised from all of you and the ad revenue that I got, and I handed it out in the form of gift cards. You can watch me do it. I didn't do it for views. I didn't do it for attention. I saw people that were hurting and needed help, and the smallest thing they got was appreciated. My heart went out to them, and I wished I could have done more. That is what I would do. And you got my word on that. You guys got my word on that. That if this channel should happen to blow up to the degree where the revenue is coming in, I will be reinvesting it in the public at large, particularly to do good and to help those in need. Uh-oh, is he stuck? I think he's stuck. Let's see if he makes it. Should I ask him if he needs a push? Let me go give this guy a push. Hold on. This will be funny. Hold on. Are you guys stuck? I can help you. All right.
It goes up, it just takes its time.
Yeah, okay. Barefoot to the rescue. You guys can hear me breathing. I forgot I had the the microphone on me the whole time. Oh, gosh. Oh, thank you. Doesn't look too smart trying to tow that thing. Well, so just so I could let you know, there's a little path there. And he said to me, he's like, and you could see the tracks. And he said to me that it goes eventually, but it just takes time. So with the two of us pushing it, it got right up that thing. So by the way, this is the inlet. This is the, hey, how are you? What do you think of this view? Gorgeous. Isn't it something? Nice. I mean, it doesn't cost anything either. That's what's great. You guys, you come here, you can put a little towel down, a little chair or something. A lot of people do it and just enjoy a gorgeous view here. That across the way, oh, they got a crane going on over there. What's going on there? Is that, I don't know what they're doing there, guys. Hold on. I'm not sure why there is a crane in the ocean right now. There's 3 cranes. They have nets that are around. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think it's anything to do with the beach expansion project, but I don't know. Maybe it's a sunk, it could be a boat that sunk. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Let me make sure you guys are seeing it. It could be a boat that sunk that they are retrieving, or something that sunk. I don't know. Terry DeSaint of Florida, Sear says, oh, thank you. What's up, Mikey Gale? Thank you, my friend. There's a helicopter flying there. There's a crane there, and a tractor behind it. They have netting that you typically see, a barrier when they don't want people to go in a certain spot. And somebody see if they can find out what's going on. So where that is south of the Boca Inlet. It's still Boca, that would still be Boca, but you're getting close to Deerfield. In the distance there, at the left of your screen, that is the Deerfield Beach Pier. So that is Deerfield Beach way down there. You can see the orange rooftop of the Wyndham Hotel. And so it's an odd thing to see. I mean, I've seen cranes before near the beach, sometimes even on the beach, but in the ocean? Unless it's dredging. It could be dredging. It could be a pipe that's dredging to put sand there. I mean, that's probably what it is. Hold on, these guys are, let me get this. If I had to guess, that's what I'd say. Maybe there is a weakness there in that seawall, and they need to build it up with sand around it. I mean, it's certainly a short beach. There's not much of one there, so it could have something to do with that. Can't get over how beautiful it is here. Oh yeah, certainly. It's like I said, guys, this time of year, oh, look at these guys getting brave. It's still very shallow there. Look how far out they are and how shallow it is. That could be. That's not impossible, Susie Q. She wants to know if it could be a whale washing up. It's possible. I think what that is that's a dredge. It looks like a crane, but it's not actually a crane. It's I don't know what they call those machines. The pipes that go down into the sand, and they pull the sand up and they shoot it out onto the shoreline to add to the beach and try to mitigate the erosion. I could save gas when Terry comes to the UK, can push. There you go. I'm your man. I'll do it. Guys, if I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm doing my best. I see Emmanuel is here. Good man. Thank you. Hey, Ivor, hold on. Hold on. Is it Ivor or Ivor? I hope you're still here. I'm sorry. I want to apologize to you and anyone else. I read your comments in the chat and I couldn't see them when I was live, and you introduced yourself. You told me that you're new to the channel. You are exactly what we need here, my friend. So welcome, welcome, and thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. And again, sorry I didn't see the chat. I certainly wasn't ignoring you, but welcome. I'm glad you're here, and everybody, please welcome Ivor. Or is it Ivor? I'm sorry. I know Igor is I-G-O-R, so I was just thinking it was Ivor, but you let me know. Zoom back out a little bit. Cartoon Mark. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, there's a lot of people out here waving today. What's up, Steve-O? Oh no, the mic is muted? I pulled out the mic. I pulled out the mic because I just read Steve's, I think the battery power might have died on this mic, so. I'm sorry about that. Were you hearing me before? Did you hear any of the stuff I was saying? Oh, okay. Now I just pulled that out. I don't know. I guess I'll just leave it out for now. But you will definitely be hearing more wind. Hi, Bob. Cheers from North Carolina. Country girl. Hey, North Carolina country girl. What's going on? You see all the wave runners going out, and it's a windy day. Now the wind is coming from the northeast. This is a northeasterly breeze, and even with that, it is not very choppy. It's a little bit, but it's not bad considering it's pretty windy here. It's not that bad. The seas are okay. They're good for all sorts of water activities. Oh, yes, T-Nitro, you're right, that's what happened. So this microphone, when you walk too far away from it, will do that. It'll be in and out. Forgot about that. To be honest with you guys, I completely forgot that I even had the mic on me. Let me go, I'm gonna walk here, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about this inlet. And again, let you know that the Barefoot Mailman, for whom this channel is named, you guys should look them up, do the research. It's a really interesting story about the mailmen that used to walk on foot. They'd take their boots off, they would strap them around their, Steve-O, tell them, you know. Steve knows, because he knows about the murals that are on the wall in the post office down here in West Palm. You can watch my video that talks about the Barefoot Mailman and why I chose that name. It's an old one, but it will give you the history. But they were right here, guys. These guys were walking down here with a satchel strung over their shoulder and their shoes, and they would, you know, take them off and walk here and pick up the little rowboat right here, take it out, cross the inlet. They would drop the rowboat right there, and they would continue to walk until they got to the next inlet, which would be all the way down in Fort Lauderdale. So guys, I have really walked the same route for the most part. I didn't start up by where they did in Lantana area, up there in Palm Beach, but pretty close. I did do Del Rey, so I'll fill in the blanks. I'll fill the holes in later. This is Boca Inlet, so this inlet will lead in. You know that there's a little park right there that you can get to. Camino Real is an east-west street with a bridge that goes over that way. And then the pink Boca Raton Hotel, you'll see, this will open up once you get under the Boca Inlet Bridge into Lake Boca Raton. And that's it. We have 217 people that joined us. I love seeing the numbers go up, guys. That's great. If you have ideas of things you'd like to see me do, I'm all about it. I know what I would want to watch, especially if I was up north. There they go. They're going back for more. I would want to watch a guy walking on the beach, or gal. I would want to watch that. I would want to watch, you know, anything that has water activities in it, and speaking with folks, be they local or on vacation, and getting some perspective from other people, not just the person who runs the channel. And that's what we try to do here. So thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. Again, this is the inlet that boats will come and go through to get to. Many of them have homes. This will lead right into the intracoastal once you get through Lake Boca, and many of them have homes in there, or many of them are renting them from water rental places. The hotel there has one. It's the Limestone Hotel there. One more thing, the Tiki Taxi. Boy, are you planning to put video there? You know what? I need to do that. I did the water taxi up in, where was that one I did? It was up by downtown Stewart, right? Isn't that where I got on that thing? And they didn't have the one in Boynton. Now they have it. And I will have to reach out to the owner and plan something. And if you guys want to meet me on that, I would love to have your company. You see this boat coming into the inlet right now, flying out in the ocean. He's going pretty quick. Hey! Did I hear somebody say Barefoot Vlogger? Sounded like it. Guys, I know it got a lot windier. I did pull the microphone out because I wanted to make sure you were hearing me, and I wasn't 100% sure. Here's a nice boat coming in. If you like boats, that's a formula. You can check out my, and then you'll see this happen. The wake from these boats come in, and look at the waves they make. Watch my videos of when I went down to the Miami Boat Show. Well, guys, that's going to do it from here. I'm going to start back now, and you know what? I'll walk back with you guys. Not sure how much battery I have left, but I'll walk back with you guys a little bit, and we'll just go past this way, give you this other perspective, and What I wanted to tell you real quick, though, I mentioned it earlier, I have a premiere. If you guys like watching me walk the beaches, I have a premiere coming up today at 5:15 Eastern. It's almost an hour. It's about 45 minutes long, and it's a little bit edited, so it's going to have some music and stuff. And guys, very interesting walk I took on an interesting beach, Surfside down in Miami, as I make my way. For those of you that don't know, my mission in that series is to get to Key West one beach at a time from the north. So from Delray down, you'll see all of the beaches that I hit. So up next is Surfside, just completed Haulover and Bal Harbor. And you'll see Surfside today at 5:15. Chat will be on so we can have some fun. I'll be in the chat if I make it back in time. And what else? And then after that, it will be my favorite beach down here, North Beach in Miami. So the way it works is, and I'll get the camera off of me, I can keep while you watch something more interesting than my face. North Beach is kind of where the Fountain Blue is, and the Eden Rock, those hotels that were, you know, where the jet set went back in the day. And let me tell you, they have kept up with the times. They have renovated time and time again over the years, those hotels. I walked into the lobby of the Eden Rock, and they're no slouch either. That's a nice hotel. So that will be after what you're going to watch today. I haven't completed that walk yet. I need to go on it. So you will see me covering all of Miami Beach. When I'm done with Miami, I'll pan to the left here just to show you the folks lounging out here on the umbrellas. and under the umbrellas and enjoying themselves on a beautiful South Florida afternoon. I will cover North Beach, Mid Beach. Actually, Mid Beach is where the Fontainebleau is. I think that's what I said. But yeah, Mid Beach, my favorite beach, and South Beach, which is also fantastic. There's a lot of action down there, and I'm going to walk that entire beach until I get to South Point Park Pier. So you guys will be able to. This is a great thing to do, by the way. See this? The only thing I would do differently is this. You could start off this way so you get the ocean. But to me, what's a better perspective is you take the chair. Okay? So you're not drowning, but you're getting wet and your feet are in the water. And maybe your bum too. And you're looking straight up the coast or down the coast. I'm a professional, ladies and gentlemen. I know what I'm talking about. That's the way to go. But there's nothing wrong with that. Looks like a Corona commercial. Hey, Triple C in the house. Long time no see. What's going on? I hope you guys are doing well. Nice to see you on a beautiful day. I'm sure you're enjoying a beautiful day in your neck of the woods. On the Gulf side. Your father had a condo in St. Petersburg, Greta? St. Petersburg's one of my favorite towns or cities in Florida. I happen to love it. Richard said Miami Beach is awesome. Yeah, well, just watch today's premiere. You'll see what I say about it. I give you my opinion and perspective on it, and why I like it as much as I do. There's a little Barefoot footprints. Barefoot Mailman was here. Okay, Steve-O, it would be great to see you if you can. If not, speaking of mailmen, you gonna have your shoes on today? And it will be replayed for those of you that can't make it. So, oh, Conversations D&D. What's going on? Wait, come on, I lost the chat. What's up, Danielle? Nice to see you guys. Such a lovely family. Shorts by Scott. I'm just pointing out history. Uh-oh, what did I miss? Tim Burns. Watch out for Fred the Croc, yeah. Well, there's more alligators here than crocodiles, but unbeknownst to some people, they actually do have crocodiles down here. I don't think they were native to Florida either, so not sure how they got here. I don't know if it was the same thing as the iguanas. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. But I don't think crocodiles were native to Florida. Stay safe, Ivor said. Okay, thank you, my friend. Go have a beer on me? Oh, okay. I would love to. Give me a second to scroll back here and see what else I missed. Am I going to the air show? Yes. My dad lives very close to it, so I have a good in there in terms of access. And we typically watch it together. I think I'm caught up. Mo said everything was fine. Okay, thanks. All right, yeah, I know you're hearing the wind now, guys. I'm sorry about that, but I do have the mic. It works, and everything's good with it. So for next time, we will have it in there. Oh, you were at Miami Beach, Danielle? Nice. It's good too, you know, that you can a little change of pace back and forth whenever, you know, time allows for it. Or oh, look at that little bird. That is not one you see here often. I will tell you guys that. Hold on. That I don't know what that thing. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know what that thing is. It's weird looking, and I've never seen that on this beach ever. Anybody know what that is? Not the seagull. never seen that thing. Unless it's a baby, because it's like newly hatched, I don't know. Greetings from rainy Belgium. What's up, Belgium? You guys make some good beer over there. How's Bonita Springs now? I was there when I went back 3 months after. So when was that? February? Early February I went back. And I mean, it's getting there. It's getting there, but it's got a long way to go, guys. There's still mounds of sand, dust everywhere. There's still a lot of debris that needs to be... Guys, it's going to probably take another 6 months to a year before it gets back to quote-unquote normal. And that's what happened with Hurricane Andrew. And Hurricane Andrew was a smaller hurricane. It's probably more powerful, but was much smaller. Yeah, it was cute, wasn't it? I like those Belgian fries, by the way. They sell those in New York. What's up with those Belgian French fries? They're good. Keep Svetlana away from them. Those of you that are on my Patreon, you could watch her wolfing them down at the restaurant we went to with our friends. Scroll back as far as I could, guys. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it from here because I need to make tracks. Saw something floating over there. I need to make tracks and I don't have the microphone in anymore, so I'm gonna preserve the rest of the battery, head back to the home studio. I will see you guys at 5:15. Thank you for all the kindness, all the kind words, your contributions. It means a lot to me. Remember, share, like, subscribe, all of those things that help us out here. Till I see you this afternoon at 5:15, same bat time, same bat channel, right? This is the Barefoot Vlogger from the shores of Boca Raton saying, oh, hold on, Toby. $9.99 super chat. Thank you, Toby. Oh, that's so kind of you. I really appreciate that. I hope I didn't miss anything else. It's hard to see here. I don't think I did. Thank you. Wait, do I have a harmonica? Hold on. Come on, show me the harmonica. I thought I threw it in here. I owe you a harmonica blast. How about that? Anyway, I really appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. And you guys are so kind and generous. So please tune in today at 5:15. I really think we'll have a lot of fun. It's a great beach walk. Better than this one. And if that's possible, I appreciate you guys. Even if you can't make it, I appreciate you guys spending your time with me. So till I see you this afternoon, guys. This is a Barefoot Vlogger, right at the ocean's edge here in Boca Raton, heading back home. Stay well and stay tuned. I'll see you guys in a little while.